Good morning, guys. Good morning. Gonna get into the stream in a second. Hope everyone's having a good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're tuning in from. Good morning. We've got something exciting for me to share with you guys before we get into price action. Good morning, Ayub. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Just gonna wait for maybe a few more people to jump into the stream and then we'll get into it. Give it another minute. Yeah, we got CPI tomorrow, so interesting to see what today does. You trade the gold? No, I don't trade gold. I just pretty much trade NQ, to be honest, mate. NQ is pretty much the only thing I like to trade. I kind of just used to trade CL and stuff, and I just thought, yeah, I don't want to do that anymore. So just focusing on NQ. But yeah, let's get into this. So there's only a few people here, but it'll be on the recording. Pretty much, I'm working on a website where I'm gonna have all my educational stuff pretty much on, all free educational content. And then on the Discord it will pretty much be released there first. But yeah, in essence what this will be, because this I'm still working on this, so this you'll come to the website. This is then the resource section, so I've split it up into 4 sections. So you've got the fundamental section, intermediate, advanced and strategy. So within the fundamental area you pretty much have all your fundamentals with regarding to ICT concepts. This will potentially grow as I do kind of create the resources. So yeah, just your basic concepts really, and then for intermediate you kind of go into more of like a bit more information onto like concepts, stuff that isn't really fundamental, which kind of is that like next level, that level up that's a bit harder to understand. So you kind of need to understand fundamentals before you can go progress on. As well, this will develop, so there'll be other concepts within here, I'm sure, like SMC and stuff. And then you've got advanced, power of 3, so accumulation, manipulation, distribution. This would as well will grow with more concepts, and then strategy, just starting off with the unicorn model. I haven't created it yet, but yeah. And then obviously you can search through what you want to look for, and just simple stuff. So yeah, just keep an eye on this. It's not available at the minute. The PDFs aren't fully done yet, so just keep an eye out for it. I am working on it. It is pretty time consuming, so keep an eye out on the website. I will leave a link in the description for the website. But yeah, with that we can jump over to Forex Factory. This is what we have for this week pretty much. It's Wednesday as of it, tomorrow, so Tuesday being the day today, the 10th. We have no news today, so expecting being a bit wary, being a bit cautious of some chop today before CPI tomorrow. That would make sense. So yeah, let's also, before I do jump into the charts, I've got my first payout with my funded futures. This was on a starter account, so yeah, they were really quick. I think I got paid out within half an hour of requesting my payout last night. Very quick, the quickest I've ever seen. So wow, I'm quite impressed. But yeah, I can close this out and we'll get into the charts over here. Now I do just want to remove anything that says I'm in a position. The reason I do this, guys, is because as I am live trading, it is potential that it can go against prop firms guidelines, so I'm just trying to be a bit careful of that. That's why I don't always say I'm in a trade before I'm going to take a trade. I sometimes do. I won't lie, but you get the point. So yeah, with this payout that I took, I'm now 900 dollars from drawdown, so I have pretty much haven't really left myself much of a buffer. So I will do my best to pretty much get to that second payout. But yeah, that's pretty much that. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to put in the live chat. There isn't a delay on the stream today. I've decided not to do one, so I should be able to see your messages pretty quick. So yeah, let's get into it. So we'll start on the daily. That's correct. Yeah, 2 payouts of 1.2k. That's correct. Spent $80 and spent $160 and got paid out 2,400. Tell me where you get that ROI from. That's very good. But anyway, let's get into some price action, shall we? So 7 minutes roughly before New York Open. This is on the daily chart. Yesterday we had a sweep of yesterday's high. We didn't sweep previous day low. ES, let's see what it did. ES gave us SMT at the high, and it swept previous day low while NQ didn't. So if we look at previous day low over here and previous day low, we don't have this SMT yesterday at the low, but we do have SMT today at the lows. It's kind of in a tricky spot on the daily for me for bias. If I'm looking at ES, I don't want to see longs. So if this SMT is to hold, I don't really want to see a sweep previous day low. I want to see these lows stay intact, but I do think it wouldn't be entirely impossible for us to just pretty much stay like this for today, and then CPI does something tomorrow. So I'm being a bit cautious. I don't really have a bias today. My best bet is just to really use the 4 hour. Not 4 hour, 1 hour, sorry, and go off basically price action here. If we were to somehow invert this, then I would probably look for longs. Close above here, retest to go higher. But yeah, I'm not really convinced. I don't really have a bias today. I'm being a bit cautious. We'll see what New York Open brings. I think that's the best approach for today. So yeah, don't really have a bias for today. Bear with me 1 minute. Cool. So we shall see what today brings. Now I wouldn't be entirely. I think if this SMT is holding, I'm more looking for longs, to be honest, at the lows. So we will see. I mean, I can just see both sides happening. It's just a very tricky spot. Based on this 1 hour here, if we get a close above here, that would be a bullish order block. And yeah, I'd probably look for higher prices, but I gotta be patient. I have to be patient. If we look at 50% of this 1 hour range that we have here, this low to this high, we came back to 50% equilibrium, and now we're getting a pump up. So the short that I took yesterday, pretty much, it's the exact same here. You can go to the 1 hour, you can jump to the 5 minute here. 5 minute, you do have a breaker block here, FEG aligned, so we could see a dump back into it if we're going higher. If you go to the 3 minute, was there anything really on the 3 minute? Nothing. That the only thing I can see is this. So if this is your sweep, this is just consolidation for me. This would be your highest up close candle. Closure here, FEG here. You would take an entry like this. Target 2R. It's not quite there. It's nearly there, but yeah, that's just a little take on using 50% of the range and what happens with the price on the lower time frames. So yeah, New York Open in about 3 minutes. So we'll see. In my opinion, we are going to the weekly FBG on ES because look at the daily candle on ES. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I mean, we don't know, do we? We have CPI tomorrow, so I'm just trying to be a bit cautious. I wouldn't be surprised if I just saw a dump, to be honest, today. Morning, BM. Would I expect chop today? That is a question. Yeah, for myself, yes, I would expect a lot of chopping today before CPI. Wouldn't be very surprised at all. But yeah, I can just see this going higher, to be honest, right now. Interested to see where this 1 hour closes, so that'll give us some information. How many points is that? 36. Do you think this is the trade today, guys? What do we think? Do we think that's the trade for today? What was that? How many points is that? 178 points today? I can't lie. If this 1 hour closes like this, I might do the risking. 75 risk for that. It's not really. That can't be right. Yeah. One mini, a micro, sorry. 145 risk. $700. Don't like it. No way. If we get closure here, I might look at taking it. I'll take a 1 hour entry. I'll happily take that. I'll risk it. It's a probability game, isn't it? I mean, if this is going to work, then the SMT on the daily is valid. But who knows, right? It's a game of probabilities. No one knows. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. We can have a look at it. We can have a look at it. I don't really have a draw as well today. That's also a bad thing. I do not have a draw. Yeah, accumulate. Yeah, like I don't have a draw today. I'll be honest. Higher prices. I think that's where my gut is telling me higher prices. But we're at New York Open now, so we can see what happens. Are we going to retap this breaker block? And how do we react from said breaker block? Time will tell if we're going to chop. Notice we have SMT on the 15-minute. So we have SMT here. ES has swept the high. NQ failed to do so. Trading within a 1 hour, getting a nice rejection. But we still have half an hour to go, so let's not jump ahead of ourselves. We've just tapped this breaker block. Again, I'm not taking this. FYI, just so you know. So we open, come down with SMT. We have accumulation here. So I'm not disregarding this original range here. So this is why I can kind of frame both sides of this market today. I don't really have a bias today. I don't think having a bias before NFP actually is a good idea. Thinking about it. New York price action. This is what's going to happen today. If you took that 3 minute, you're eating right now. Look at that, you went straight to 2R basically. I think it went like 1.8R. Yeah. Again, I don't want to take something like that. 1 hour candle on ES. Yeah, that looks pretty bad. I don't know, man. Gotta wait and see. Let me turn on some important levels. See what levels we have on our day for today. Yeah, I think we just die off, to be honest. Like, look at these candles here as well. I think I actually want to see 50% of yesterday's candle. Have we come up to it? No. It's there. Like, if you look at this, and then you imagine what price would look like if you didn't have this information, you'd think that the next day would just come down lower to this imbalance. It just makes sense though, doesn't it? If you think about it. But yeah, we've got midnight here. This just looks like a potential good draw. That's the only draw, that these lows, London lows. And then you probably go for these lows, to be honest, at that rate, previous day low. But yeah, this just, I don't really have a draw off. Just wouldn't be surprised if we have a really awful New York session. Have CPI tomorrow, it's just, yeah. So this has definitely gone to, I think, 2R now. And if I was in this, I would probably be break even now. Yeah. So I think 2R was entry there, stop goes below the breaker. There's your 2R. But yeah, not for me. S&T the highs. ES died off while NQ is still holding. Six minutes in and we haven't really gone anywhere. Fix that stop. 27 points. Maybe. If we take that high, So there's now no SMT at them highs. Ah, there still is. You just sweep it that high. Is this something I might take? Closure in 35 seconds. I'm not gonna. No, I'm gonna be a bit patient and wait. It'd be a great entry. I mean, to be fair, 1 hour would give me a better entry. And then there you go, you don't close above it, so I'll take it off the screen. How much do I normally risk per trade? I like to go with 250, but I've risked I think 500 before on my 50k account. Depends what account as well you have. Depends if you've got conviction in a trade and you feel like you have the stomach to risk more. It's up to you. Yeah, if you're above the, if you've got, yeah, it depends what your risk tolerance is. Yeah, that's very high risk. $500. I think I've risked that once on stream. My other times were I think 250. I've done like $70 risk before, $50 risk, but depends. I really don't like how ES is at the lows and ES and NQ is at the highs. I don't like that. That looks awful. Yeah. Can you imagine this closed above here and I ended up taking it? Can you imagine? And it tapped me in. You know, you wouldn't even be at 2R, like, yeah, like 27 points off of it, like, damn. It's wild, isn't it? Don't even get tapped. We don't even get the, you get the closure here. But yeah. Hindsight's a great thing. But that break block, damn, see that break block was the play. I mean, if yeah, if you had the balls to put on a limit here at the open, fair play to you. Yeah, it's wild. How far has that even gone now? Was it a 10-point stop? Damn. Target previous day middle. Get nearly 6R out of it. I can see this playing out, guys. I can see this playing out. Look, I can see this happening. I can see this happening. Entry here. Stop at that low. Target the high, the all-time high. I can see it happening. If this 1 hour closes like that, I might just YOLO it. I'll take that risk. Come back to this original order block. It just makes sense now, doesn't it? It just all aligns. You know, if that my entry would be here though. Can you imagine? Yes, rejecting. Nearly. Is it gonna CSD or not? I don't like how this 3-minute though has no wick here. When's this hourly close? 15 minutes? Okay. Might wait for that. Trading within this 15-minute value gap now. This is bullish. That is so bullish. Jeez. I don't even think we'll come back down to this, to be honest. If we close above this FVG. Daily SMT's playing out, but like just remember, we could get up here, and that could be the high of the day. We could just be consolidating before CPI. We've got to think about these things. 4 hour looks tough as well. Closure above this 4 hour FVG. I could only see higher prices. But yeah, I'm a bit worried about consolidation on the daily. Trading back within this break block. I'll be patient, see what price gives us. We're trading around 50% of yesterday's wick, body. Is there a 5-minute unicorn? Yep. That was actually a 5-minute. High, low, yep, sweet. see how strong though using the ranges and the 50%. Taps 50%. Look at that rocket. Is that SMT? It is. That's SMT. So if you're going to go for shorts, you'd be better shorting ES because ES looks weaker. I think this is where we find out, are we just going to straight dump and reverse? That will tell us a big story. I wouldn't be surprised. Or are we pretty much going to come back down to this level and go higher? I think if we get closure here on the 15-minute here, then yeah, shorts. Confirmed shorts to this low. To the previous day low at least. Yeah, like you got to think. So New York opens. Yes, we go low. Gone up high, and look at this now. We're like redoing this entire move. So hesitant. I need to see how this 1 hour closes, to be honest. Look at ES. ES looks so weak, man. Like if we get a 3 minute to change state delivery here, then yeah, I'm just looking for short. So actually, what I said about this 1 hour order block, if this 1 hour doesn't even close above here, then yeah, I'm now going to be like shifting my neutral bias more to bearish. That's how I'm just viewing price right now. So if this 1 hour can't close above here in 7 minutes, and like on the 3 minute, if we get a change in state delivery, like here, but if we close, this is our closure we need above here. If price is above here on that 1 hour close, we get that order block. If we're down here at that close, we not only fail to close above it, but we'll have a change in state delivery potentially. So yeah, I'll be looking for shorts. So this 1 hour close is a lot of information, and if you know anything about time, guys, 10 AM is known for reversals. So I just feel like we are setting up potentially for a short reversal here. So we had a pump up. Now it looks like we could be failing. Yeah, remember I sent the text saying SMT with 1 hour swing high. I see what you mean, bro. Yeah, we do have that 1 hour SMT, really big SMT, and ES is showing it to be a lot weaker. So yeah, not a bad shout just to wait for this 1 hour close. Or if we get a CSD on the 3 minute before, which we'll probably get around the 1 hour close. If we get the 1 hour close, sick. Like the CSD, sick. Cool. You can short. Confirmation, done. Let's go look at the 5 minute. Yeah, this is singing reversal. Yep. I think we're going lower, guys. So I want to see this. Now, obviously, this is a huge stop to have. I wish wouldn't. I'd probably wait for a closure, retest, order, tap into a FEG, closure, order block, data. Get on the expansion candle in the newer 1 hour close. That'd be wicked. But yeah, look at this 1 hour now. Look how 1 hour looks. Look how awful that looks. What will I do if price closes above here, creating this bullish order block on the 1 hour? I would then expect a failed change in state delivery. Simple as that. I wouldn't want to see a change in state delivery pan out, basically. But this looks like a lot of displacement down. Like, if it's to go lower, you'd probably see something like this, closure, come back up, to go lower, like that. Got 5 minutes till the 1 hour close. It's also a 4 hour close, so we can check the 4 hour. 4 hour, came up to this FEG, rejected. See what T's model's printing. It printed longs to here. Five minute. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, guys. This looks like shorts. An entry I would have liked would have been this, but like, look at the stop. It's just too much. It's too big of a stop, unfortunately. On the 5 minute, if anything. But yeah, it's too much risk. It's too much. Too big of a stop. Sorry, not risk. I think what you want to do is you want to see any retracements. Retracements with the supporting order block. That is going to be the bread and butter here. Bread and butter here today would be any retracements. So let the TST play out. Don't get FOMO that the move might happen without you. Just wait for a retracement. If you don't get the retracement, then there's no setup, really. Would I take like this breaker block? No, I wouldn't take this breaker block. Price is just, it's gone too far. It's just gone too far from where it gave the sweep. It just expanded too high for where my invalidation would be. In a case like this is not a break. Like, I don't like these types of breaker blocks where it's such a high stop. So yeah, I just need to be patient, really. I need to be patient. 1 hour close coming up. See how we are failing to close now above here. We'll find out in about 50 seconds. And you see how, are we going to create an order block? Are we going to create a change in state delivery here? Or are we going to close above? I for short, kind of would want to see this close, to be honest. But then again, if we come up to this, guys, come up here. If we do something like this, and we form this order block, I can enter there, because I wouldn't expect price to come up here now. But yeah, 15 seconds. Interesting. It's an interesting one. Best I can do is mark out what the 50% of this would be. Okay, I have to wait 3 minutes to see how we close. I want to see now just a dump lower. Don't want to see us close above this 50%. Cool. This is now going to be potentially setting up an entry for me. We will find out soon enough. So the new 1 hour is now opened. I'd like to see an open, put in a high for us to go lower. If this just completely rips higher, I was wrong. Simple as that. It's already like 33 point stop, jeez. Let's see if that 5-minute FEG hold, yeah. It's not the ideal close you want here. If you're shorting. Now we're just starting that, you know, that euphoric thing that everyone thinks is going one way, but really it's just doing this now. If it comes like up here, dumps down, goes back up, then yeah, that's when you know that it's better to stay out. So we will be waiting and seeing. We did have the closure here. What we can do with ES, we can mark out 50% of the wick. We can then go back to the 1 hour here. And just wait, pretty much wait. Damn. Those shorts, bro. That breaker block. Damn, that was the... That's wild. Twice now it's gone back to it. Wild. Absolutely wild. Guess that was the play. Patience, patience, patience. Patience pays. Let's clean up the chart a little bit. It's not looking good. it's just, is it gonna dump like day before CPI? It would make sense, wouldn't it? Just chop. Five minutes gonna close up here. Oh, this is, yeah, it's just looking like chop today. It's looking like chop. As we progress further into the session, like it's now coming up to 10:05, and we've literally gone 83 points. Yeah, that's not terrible. I think while I'm just chilling watching the charts, I have to redo my KYC for Rise because I forgot my security key, so I can't withdraw my money right now. So I've just got an email saying I need to do my KYC again. So let me do that. I'll keep an eye on the chart as well. Do you think if I want to trade New York session, I should look at Asia and London kill zone and see what was up with them? And if I buy some New York, yes, you should absolutely be looking at what the previous sessions do. They're great draw on liquidity. They are a great draw. They do give you a price. If you know about Power 3 setups, if you know about Power 3 setups, then they do come in handy. I just wouldn't be surprised, guys, if today we just chop. Like, I just really wouldn't be surprised. CPI tomorrow. There's no news today as well. Every candle is basically a Power 3. Yeah, in a way, yeah. In a way. I'm gonna grab my passport because they want a picture of it. I also need it because I'm going to Amsterdam on Thursday. So I'm just going to grab it now. So yeah, there won't be any I won't be trading Thursday, or well, actually I might be trading Thursday morning in London session because my flight's not until I can trade London, I think. I might see what London has in store. But New York on Thursday and Friday, I won't be trading. Be right back, guys. Okay. this. Yeah, so it's tough. It's tough. It's really tough, man. I just rather sit patiently and just wait. I can just see this reversing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Look to my rise well. Still think shorts. I think we can potentially get some shorts, but yeah, if we invert this 15-minute, then yeah, higher price. It's higher prices, and I think I'm probably gonna look back and just think, yeah, this is gonna be it's gonna be so obvious that it was high prices. But that's the great thing about hindsight, guys, isn't it? Like, these are big moves. These are big moves. It's like the 1 minute time frame you'd want to go down. Like, it's just nothing. There's not even anything to trade for me apart from this breaker block at the start. Like, and yeah, there's just nothing here. Like, because the stops would just be huge. We're about to find out as well. Is this just going to dump lower and just be a complete choppy day? Gonna wait till 10:50. Yeah, this is not much going on. Day before CPI. Are we all shocked? Probably not. So something on the 3 minute that's setting up. The only thing that I can actually see. Closure above there. But yeah, I don't. I'll be honest, guys. I don't have a draw. I'm not gonna bother. I mean, it's the day before CPI, so you can't really get too sad about it. It's kind of expected, really, isn't it? Like, look at this bit of price action. Look at this bit of price action. Then just look at this. It's probably just gonna dump back down to these lows and back up to these highs. Like, this is probably when you want to be on like the 1 minute if we're range bound. Take a 1 minute setup, maybe. I'm really liking the 3 minute. Should I risk it? Got a minute to decide. Might do. Quite tempting. So I didn't get the closure, so no. No closure above it. So failed. I wouldn't really class that as closure. This candle didn't close above it. This, it would be this candle. Boring day. Do we come back down to this 569 level? Pro strat short? What does that even mean? Take a low risk buy, 5 minis, just micros. That's to hold, which it won't. There's no way. I think like, yes, what's going on with yes? Do we try longs at the order block on the 1 hour? It's gone 2 hour already. Mad. But yeah, this is why I said at the start of the stream. Get 5 hour, stretch it. What are the odds that happens? Put 217 not down on it. I've got to be careful with consistency rule, don't I? It's tough, it's quite tough. Yeah, like I just, for this to flip like bearish, for this to flip to go down to the entry, yeah, like it's just, I don't like that. I would have liked it if we closed here. Like if we closed here, tapped the order block, and then got the expansion, which we just, yeah, which it did without us. So I think that ship has sailed. See if we can close above here. This is an order block here. I don't think we will. I know. I don't know. This is a hard day today. I think when you're range bound, you have to understand that no matter what analysis you do when you're range bound, it does not matter. And if we're caught in this range, if we are range bound, then my entry here wouldn't be too bad of an entry to go for 2R. It's tempting, maybe like an inversion play. Such a big stop. Yeah, well, that's not a bad 1 minute breaker, to be honest. What's the risk on that? 24 points. I like it, but need to. I'm probably gonna wait for something on the 3 minute, I think. I'd be in it now if I took it. That's tempting. I'm gonna take it. I'll take a risk here. If I get even tapped. If we are truly range bound, I shouldn't want to see this high get taken. I might have missed it. I hesitated a little bit there, can't I? Definitely hesitated. I'm self-stopping it. I'm gonna take target, I think previous day low. I should target midnight. I'll target 492. I think it's just range bound. I think this is just gonna dump. That's why I'm kind of self stop. Yeah. I think London lows would be wicked. We'll see. I don't like that. I'll close this if we close above there. I don't like that rejection of 50%. If this 1 minute closes above here, I don't want to see that. Ideally, actually, it's actually above this high, because that'd be your shift. Yeah, closure above that. Oh, I'll just cancel this trade. But yeah, I'm looking for maybe London lows. That'd be quite nice. So I'm looking for these lows here at 4.8. We'll see what happens. Patience is key here. We'll see what happens. Put an alert there as well. To be honest, if you're targeting London lows, it's probably going to get previous day low, isn't it? So maybe TP at 435. Makes sense. That's an interesting 15-minute close. That's a really bearish signal, like you don't even have a wick where that closure is. Damn. Yeah, we gotta wait. We gotta wait. Yeah, we gotta wait. We'll see. Jump to the 1 minute. I don't even want to see the 1 minute. I want to see the 3 minute because the 1 minute you just see every fluctuation. But yeah, that high that I mentioned was here, wasn't it? We'll see what happens if we get there. Alright, pretty much just gotta sit back and relax. This is not looking good. If we close here on this 5 minute somehow, then yeah, I can see us pushing it down a lot more. But I do think we're range bound. It's a tough. It's a tough. It's tough bit of. It's just a tough. It's quite a tough day today. Um, this is not an easy day, in my opinion. Can't close above here just yet. previous day low would be a nice target. So this is what I have my eye on. Alright, I'm going to clean up the chart a little bit here, guys, so you guys can kind of see what I'm looking at. Flush down to that previous day low, and I will be happy as a Lowry. Let's break this 5-minute FEG, and I'll be even more happy. I need to see this 5-minute inverted, and I'll be happy as a Lowry. Don't do it, then I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Look at the 2-minute chart, bro. I don't really trade the 2-minute chart. But yeah, let's just stay on the 5 for now. Just get rid of all the noise, see what the higher time frame wants to do. Invert that 5-minute, please, in the next 2 minutes, and we're Gucci. Do I reply on my Instagram? I don't really use my Instagram account a lot, to be honest. I don't really, but I can see you've sent me a message. Easier to have a chat on Discord than it is on Instagram. Just FYI. Oh, this looks awful. Big old chop. Love to see it. Gotta have them diamond hands, right? And just hold. Hold. I want to see this dump just down to these previous day low. It looks pretty nice to set up for it. Close on the 15-minute. Oh no, the closure there. Not ideal. Not ideal. I don't add people on my Discord, like friend requests, but if you have a message, feel free to DM me and I'll respond. I'll probably respond after the stream. Looking for that previous day low as our TP for today, as my draw. I kind of like, I have broken a rule today, to be as blunt as it is, guys. I have broken a rule. I think it's as simple as I had FOMO. I got FOMO into this short, and I took a sell stop order. Is it sell stop? Yeah, sell stop order. Yeah, it's as simple as that. You witness it here live. You see myself. Yeah, that's really it. Only thing I'll do about it is journal. I've accepted it. And now I've just got to let kind of those probabilities play out. If it turns into a loser, it will be added to the tally of, well, you got FOMO, so that's why you probably lost a trade in a way. So yeah, but I have conviction in this though. I do have conviction in this trade setup working to previous day low. I do want to see this 5-minute invert. I want to see price push much lower to previous day low, which is my draw on liquidity for today. Yeah, I think that is as best as I can explain it, really. So there was a breaker block here with an FEG on the 1 minute. I'm getting this displacement below this FEG. I want to see it in the 1 minute 30 seconds. I want to see closure below it. If we don't, we don't. We are just consolidating right now. Yeah, we shall see. Yeah, no worries, Zane. Any questions you have, feel free to put them in this chat, or DM me them privately or whatever you want. If you feel you want to DM privately, I'll be happy to help. It's like flipped now, so NQ's now at the lows, while ES is now at the highs. This has been an interesting New York session, so. That 1 hour rejection, guys. Damn. That 1 hour looks filthy. And ES just looks like, yeah, it's just like, it looks like the innocent child, doesn't it? There we go, got 5-minute closure below it. Wicked. I want to see this slam down. I want to see it dump. I want to see the biggest down close black candle I've ever seen in my life. That's what you want to see. We've just disrespected this. This is now, I think, they call it a reclaimed fair value gap. So it was a fair value gap. It then turned into an inversion, which is then also a BPR. So this was a balanced price range. We then closed below it. This then creates a reclaimed fair value gap. So this fair value gap has now been reclaimed. So this now should send price absolutely to the grave. The little source there. So we're just gonna see how we treat price now. It would be nice to see this support price lower, so we shall pretty much just wait and find out. I am just gonna put a notification there because there's nothing for me to do. I have my stops in place, I have my TPs in place, there's nothing for me to do. I just gotta let the trade run its path, and we're getting a nice dump down, as I said. It's just how far down can we go? Can we go to our previous day low? I have quite a bit of conviction that we do. So yeah, closure, even closure here on the 5 minute, wicked, wicked. Yeah. I don't want to jinx it, so I'm not going to say what I was going to just say actually. Do not want to jinx it, so I'll say it at the end of the stream. But yeah. How many people you got on the stream? 7 people. I appreciate all you people that tune in. If you don't mind, leave a subscribe to the channel. Also, when I say subscribe, if you look at the subscribe button, it actually goes like a rainbow color. It's a bit interesting. Don't know if you noticed that. But yeah, if you could subscribe to the channel, leave a like, I really do appreciate it, guys. How far are you holding this, bro? I would love for price to go down to previous day low, to be honest. Previous day low would be wicked. That's what I'm looking at for today. Previous day low. But we'll see. We'll see if we get there. Time will tell. We'll see if I can even have the hands to hold it that low. I'll see probably where we are around lunch if I haven't been taken out. With partials though, I don't know. I'll see how I feel. See how my emotions treat me today. Being honest. I just have I just have conviction that this is going to go to previous day low. And I feel like as a trader, it's something you build up conviction, and it comes with discretion and everything. But yeah, I broke my rules today. I got a bit of FOMO, so I've gotten a terrible entry on the 1 minute setup. But I'm sitting quite nice in profit right now. I took out $1,200 out of my funded account. So if today I can rack anywhere near to that amount, and with this draw on liquidity being so clean, in my opinion, why not? Yeah, like look, the 1 hour now, look how we're about to close. I'm gonna hold this. Bear me 1 minute, guys. Got to go get something. Okay, I'm back. I am back. It's a big move. It's a big move we're about to catch. So I actually do have a daily profit goal set at $850. just because of the 40% consistency rule, I find that if I have a balance of about 2.5 grand, so if I do 2.5 grand, whip out the old calculator, 2.5 grand of total account balance, times that by 40%, basically means that I can't have a day that's bigger than $1,000, and I think 850 is more than enough. Like, I like to make like 500 a day. Yes, yesterday, yeah, yesterday I made 750. I think it was $750. I think it was, yeah, $750 to put me at 2.2k. I took a payout. So yeah, I want to get to 2.5k. Actually, how much will I? So today will bring me to. Today will bring me to about 1.7, and then I have 4 other days. 4 other days where I need to make $100 pretty much. And with that, if I'm at 1.7k, and I, let's say, make 2 winning trades, no, it would be, let's say 3 winning trades of 1,000. That just, it puts me so close to my, there we go, alert. It puts me so close to my amount that I want to withdraw at, which is like 2.5, 3k for my next payout. So yeah, sitting around $500 right now. Yeah, should I whip out the MFU? Where is it? There it is. So I have a, as I said, if it gets to 850, it will pretty much liquidate me. But yeah, we're looking quite nice. I have conviction in this, so I'm holding it. There's no reason for this trade to come anywhere back up to this 1 hour wick. We're about to get a closure here on the 1 hour. This looks absolutely beautiful. And to be honest, my TP I'll probably get TP stopped at like 489. Like, my risk setting will take me out maybe. Even if we get there, I don't want to like just say we're going there because we might not. Could just go back to my stop. Yeah, so yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna move my stop to 577. There's just no reason for price to go back down there. It's simple as that. This is a fat move. This is a fat move. What a catch. So this takes me out. Either way, I'm done for the day. Both sides. Anyway, where it takes me out. But yeah, it looks like such a clean draw to the previous day low. I could hold it to previous day low if it, let's say, it was to go there. I could hold it there, but I don't want to get greedy, and I just want to take my 850 for the day. You know, I took out as I said, 1.2k. If I even get back, if I get back 850 and I took out at 1.2, I've already nearly made back my money that I took out. But yeah, this looks wicked. Odds of us reversing back to my stop, likely. Yeah, that would be funny, guys. That would actually be funny. That would be funny. What's my model? I trade kind of 2 models. So Unicorn is my main model. No, was my main model. I don't really have a main model, I would say, actually. So Unicorn model is my model that I first off started using, and then I incorporated TT Trades model and I've just found so much success within it. So yeah, that's basically what I use. Simply just order blocks of fair value gaps. That's all I use. And obviously I use stuff like this, like inversions, reclaimed FEGs, like other concepts that you've probably heard of. Like I use those sort of concepts because an SMT and everything like that. I do use those sort of concepts, but yeah, those are the strategies that I use pretty much. Let's see what TT Trades model's predicting right now. So it's predicting shorts. Yeah. My stop's now at this high, so this reclaim fair value gap, I wouldn't want price to trade above this at all. That would just invalidate everything. So because I did break a rule into entering this trade based off this 1 minute, I've just got a bit of FOMO. I would suffer a little bit of drawdown if it did go to my stop. I think like $100. It'd be, I think, about, yeah, a few $100 drawdown, but yeah, it's all part of the game. We'll see if this completely reverses as well as I can say, but I'll be pretty much done for the day if it reverses. So we'll see. How do you identify bias? Bias is pretty easy. Go to the daily. If I'm in a bullish fair value gap, I'd want to look for longs. If we're above a swing high, look for shorts. Yeah, I try to identify trends as well. It's kind of simple as that, really. It doesn't need to be overcomplicated. I think what you should worry more about is having a draw on liquidity, and I can so see this coming back up here. I actually am a bit worried. I could so see it. I can see it happening. I can see it before my eyes. Can you imagine? Would not be surprised. Iconic's gonna be like, yo, bro, you should have partialed. Hit stop loss, but like, yeah, why didn't I partial, man? Watch the range, go to the bottom of the range just for it to reverse. I can see it happening. We'll see. We've literally just dumped. We haven't had a retracement, so I don't want to like look at a retracement and just think, oh god, no. So yeah, get to 850. My risk setting will be triggered, and I'll be done for the day. Simples. My entry is awful, so I am entered at an awful price level, 552. Awful. I have an awful entry. So like how I'm viewing this now, if price wants to come back up for my stop, if it's gonna invert this on the 5 minute, bear in mind my stop's now been my stop's above this high, yeah. If it inverts this 5 minute FPG, I'll just close the trade. I'll just be like, okay, that is probably the signal where I'll either go, I will just close the trade, and it'll be like for nothing. It'll be for like chips. But that's the only if. So if we come up here, that's probably my signal. Close above here, that's my signal to get out the trade. That's the parameter. There's no ifs, no buts, no maybes. If price comes up here and it gives me a body close above this FEG, okay, I don't care if I'm in drawdown, if it's above by an entry, I don't care if it's in profit, I'm closing the trade. because that for me is the start of invalidation. And I'd rather keep my losses smaller when I know a trade isn't going my way. So where's your entry with the IFG? So bro, my entry is complete out FOMO of missing the 1 minute move. I missed the 1 minute move by like a minute because I hesitated and I got FOMO. Simple as that, bro. Simple as that. But I have conviction in the trade. I have conviction we're going for previous day low. I think when you have a conviction in a trade setup, like, your life is just so much easier. Need $250 more, and then we're done for the day. Here we go. Get ready for the fireworks, guys. Okay, now I need to start discussing when do I want to move to break even. I'll go break even now. So I'm break even. This is a risk-free trade now. Risk-free trade. I don't lose anything now. So I will journal this trade, no matter if it goes break even or TP or 850 for my soft limit of my risk. I could hold it to previous day low. Why not use risk reward tool? It's simple, not a signal service. That I can do it. Oh, actually, I can actually. Hold on, I can actually show you. So I don't like showing risk to reward. Like, hold on. So that would have been 2R. That's my trade of 2R. But the risk is so much. So this case, it was 5 contracts. So I risked 500. So if I didn't FOMO, my risk would have been 250. So I'm risking 500 instead because I FOMO'd. So that is pretty much it, and that's 2R. I mean, if I held it, it's $1,000, but I'm looking for 850, which is here. That's 850, so we're about to get taken out here. So my TP is actually at previous day low, but my trade of 8 will kick in at 850. Can you imagine it doesn't go there and just reverses on me? Oh, it would be hilarious. What about the 40% consistency? I'm not worried about 40% consistency. The amount I'm going to get my account to will be around 2,500-ish before I take a payout. So consistency, this is fine for consistency, in my opinion. I'm not looking to take a payout and blow the account. I mean, I came very close today of blowing the account potentially. I have 950 or $1,000 of drawdown, so I risked. Today was quite risky, in essence. Alright, I need to start managing this because we're in a 15-minute FEG. I might take a partial here. Let's jump to the 1 minute. Wild though that it doesn't go with TP by like a few points. That whole move. So we'll see how this 1 minute treats us. Oh, midnight open. Okay, let's see how we act here. A 15-minute close here is going to be kind of vital. It's going to tell me if we're going to be retracing back up here, which I don't really want to see. But like but we have an FEG here, so we could just be saved, but we'll see. Okay, I've moved my stop so it actually is in about around 850. So 5-minute order block is going to hold. That is potentially an order block, yeah, because it's tapped an FEG. Like, I'm break even now, so if this goes back to my stop, my entry level, that's all good. But yeah, this is just potentially a retracement, so I'm not trying to be a bit too scared about it. What I would be scared about is if we get closure above here. You know, we have this big move, take up sell side, it would make sense to have a bit of a retracement. I'm just watching this range. How do we treat 50% of this range? That's what I'm looking at right now. Invert this. Yeah, it's just about managing it now, really. And if I want to end up just taking what's been given. And to be honest, yeah, let's go wait and see. Watch out, this 1 minute order block wants to treat us. Wants to play nice. Okay, 15-minute. Okay, I can see this going to this 15-minute imbalance if it's to push lower. So yeah, I'm more than happy just to hold this pretty much. If this just wants to just basically continue up higher, then oh well. But I just have that conviction that we're going to previous day low, so we shall see. Worst thing, I'd rather this go break even than like me not moving my break even. Like if I didn't move my stop and then this just reverses, like this is a free trade. Like if like I could take partials, I could absolutely, but that's not what I want to do. Like it literally just has to go there as well. That's crazy. In my opinion, taking partials below 2R is kind of meh. Yeah. I don't really know why you'd partial anyway. But yeah, I agree. It depends. It depends. It's all about. It comes down to the trader, mate. I mean, I don't lose anything in this. You know, I have. If anything, I have to gain in this trade. I don't. Okay, it takes me out break even. All right. I'm not in a loss for the day. I get to like take another trade another day. I'm not really bothered. Will it go to my stop? Will it go to my break even? Probably. That's just the reality of it, though, isn't it? Just that's the reality, I guess. What does the 4 hour look like? I mean, the 4 hour FUG, yeah, like that's the reality of it. That just is the reality. Like deep down, I know I should partial at least something, but like. But yeah, I don't know. I just have this conviction that we're going to go to previous day low. I think if I didn't have the conviction that we're going previous day low as my draw, then I don't think I would be in this right now if I didn't have this. And that's just the truth. There's no like, yeah, that is just the truth. I'm not gonna lie though, that these timeframes aren't looking pretty. It would make sense to go like this, to go like this. It just would make sense. The only thing that would probably deter me here is if ES takes previous day low. I think it already has taken it. We do have S&T at those lows, but I don't need price to go there. I literally just need it to go to here. No, my stop loss is at my entry, which is around 5522. 5522. It's about here. So it's above the 15-minute FEG. It's above the 15-minute FEG. Oh wait, 5-minute FEG. Yes, it's above here, if that's what you mean. I thought you meant break a block. Yes, my stop loss is above this. So if it goes to my stop loss, then the whole thing's invalidated anyway. So that's why I'm not fast. So if this gets invalidated anyway, then I just close the trade anyway. But we will see. We will see. Again, this is a order block, bearish order block. So we're just going to see how price retreats this. See how price treats this order block. We tap this FEG closure below with displacement. We'll see if it treats it well or not. It's simple as that. I don't know if I don't know. We'll find out if I'm good or not. We will find out in due course. What you don't want to see is closure here, because that's the first sign that we're coming here, and this is not looking good. Day before CPI as well. What a joke. Time will tell. Simple as that. I'll probably look back if this goes break even and just think, yeah, why did I get greedy? I was $100 away. I was in good profit, but that's the game, isn't it? That is the game. Imagine that 4-hour FPG holds. Bro, this is NQ. I just wouldn't be surprised if anything happens. It's CPI tomorrow as well. 15-minute looks like it wants to push higher before going lower. If it does go lower. But yeah, we have an order block here. See how we hold it here in the next 25 seconds. Yeah, I just need price to get here. It came so close to it. Yeah, like about 5 points. That's all I needed. I don't even, yeah, about that. It's just, yeah, you got to build conviction into trading. Once you build it and you understand it, I feel like everything becomes a bit simpler. It's not easy. Breaker is holding. We are going into a dump for lunch. Yeah, please go into a dump so I can get on with my day. I've been in this for like only an hour, roughly. I hate being in trades for like over 30 minutes. It's actually the most boring thing ever. But yeah, look at that 5 minute open, no wick at the low. Damn. Do you ever trade Wyatt? No, I've never traded that pair, that asset. I only trade NQ. I've traded CL before. I might have taken like one trade on silver. Gold maybe as well, one trade. I've traded the ES before, but I don't really like trading it. And yeah, that's kind of it. I've traded RTY before. I think I have. I'm fairly sure I have. Traded RTY before. Flo, if you know Flowski from my Discord, he's an analyst. Yeah, he likes RTY a lot. He loves it. I've seen some good setups on that asset. Don't get me wrong. I've seen some great setups. But yeah, those are kind of pairs. I kind of got into trading through Forex. So I went down the Forex route. I did Forex, so Euro USD. GBP was quite nice. GBP USD was nice, but I could never get good spreads. I traded with FTMO, so I could never get good spreads on GBP USD. They were awful. So I traded pretty much Euro only. Just for fun, look at 1 minute, those 3 candles, what the fuck. Yeah, bro. So I don't know if you saw it, but did you see? I went over that 5 minute candle. It opened, didn't leave a wick at the low. That to me, and I checked the Discord. I took a trade based on that, a short with an OTE entry based off just that information from a unicorn setup that was near invalidation, just based off that, and I got a nice bit of profit from it. It's an imbalance in itself when it opens and doesn't leave a wick. It's an imbalance by itself. Look here, look, we have imbalance. We have it. Oh, we don't have it here actually. We have it here. This fills it. Like, you go look at the chart, you'll find them everywhere. But yeah, it's order blocks holding quite nice. I think the 3 minute really shows it off. So yeah, easy. I now know this is going to my TP. Easy money. We've taken this low. It's bound to happen. I know it is. Wicked. That was an awesome trade. I'm happy with that. So I'm now going to move my stop now to 512. I don't even think I need to be honest. So my stop's at that high. I don't want to see it come pretty much back up to 511 actually. 511 dead. Cool. So 511 dead is my stop loss. We'll see what happens. Do we go to 850 or do we get taken out like $500? I think. Patience always pays off, I feel, in this game. You have to have patience. I'm just gonna take off that TP and let my risk management take me out of the trade because I don't want to get taken out and then my buy limit get triggered and then put me in a buy position. But yeah, we're coming for that previous day low. Yeah, you have to be a chill guy in trading, man. You gotta let it play out, man. You gotta let it play out. But we're getting there. We're nearly there. We're like 2 points away. It's teasing. This is what NQ loves to do. Leave those equal lows there, yeah. You do that. Like this should not go back to 511 if it's to go lower. At least to my TP. There's just no reason for it to do it. Unless it wants to come up there, wick me out. Yeah, like damn. Triple lows, leave triple lows, and then like for this to come back 30 points, I can't get mad at that. Like I'm asking NQ, I'm asking you for 12 points roughly. Can you not just deliver? It will just dump. It will dump. If it's gonna do it, it will dump. What is that? Like 90% of traders fail or lose their money. I think I see like a disclaimer that states that. Just a disclaimer, guys. Now I want to say what I was gonna say when this hits my when it takes me out. So can it just take me out? Because I want to say what I want to say. I don't want to jinx myself. It's quite funny. I can't lie, this is quite funny. This is pretty funny. This is pretty funny. I had this yesterday. This exact issue yesterday. Alright, here we go. $20 away. 25 now. Teasing me. I'm telling you, we're going to previous day low. Here we go. Okay, it's not taking me out. I have to take myself out there. Wicked. So ending the day at 856. I don't know why my daily profit trigger didn't trigger there. Weird. Clearly saw that we were in profit. But yeah, that's it. Ending the day 856 and 30 cents in profit. Now, what I was going to say, guys, okay, so I didn't jinx it. Okay. I am now 6 trading days on my starter account in the green. I haven't had a red day yet. Haven't had a red day. Withdrew $1,200 last night from both the accounts, and I've already made back the next day $856. So I went from, what was it? I didn't really leave myself much drawdown. I went from about 900 drawdown in the account to $1,760 roughly. So let's get. I could easily milk this and do like $100-200 days for the next 4 days, but yeah, I'm just gonna trade normally, do my normal 250 risk. Maybe I might risk down to 150. I probably actually will. I'll work out what I need to get to 2,500 after the stream, and I'll just work out what I need to be risking per trade. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today. That was a sick setup, to be honest. Now, don't get me wrong, guys. Where is it? It's here. I FOMO'd into this, okay? So this is something I will journal. You can see the labels there. And my target was the previous day low, right? I FOMO'd into this trade. Okay? And I'm being accountable for that, telling you guys that, because that's what I did. So I FOMO'd into this. I entered it around 522, so I did a stop order here. It went against me, came back up to the breaker because I wasn't patient enough to wait, and then it's just dumped down. So if I actually took this, it would look something like this. If I took it properly, it would look something like that. Simple as that. Now, yeah, simple stuff really. I mean, I took it out at 66. So a nice 4.7 if I stuck it. But there you go, guys. That was the conviction, I think, as well. When we had this fair value gap, let me remove the labels. This was a fair value gap. We then inverted it, so this becomes an inversion fair value gap. We then come down. Once here, as I said on stream, this is now a reclaimed fair value gap. You could absolutely take an entry here, have your stop at that low, at that high, and you could target, for example, previous day high. That is an absolute setup you can take 100%, but it's just not what I show, like in my models that I use. But that is a concept that you can trade. And yeah, as I stated, I wanted to pretty much see once that was reclaimed. It's very simple. I'm expecting a dump. I said it. Okay, we had a dump here. I'll use a 3-minute for this example. Let me clean up the chart. So quite simply, if you have been watching my videos and understand the models that I trade, we have if this is a trend, yeah, this is going to be a supporting order block. We have an FEG here, a tap into it, we get displacement closure below. This becomes a supporting order block. This in of itself is a trade setup that I would take, but I was already in a trade, and you can target previous day low. If this high gets disrespected, then this isn't a valid supporting order block lower. You can mark out 50% of the body of the order block. Do we respect 50%? We respect the mean threshold of the order block, and you can see how we react from it. Okay, that's how I view price. I hope today was a insightful lesson. And yeah, if you did, again, leave a like on the video. I really do appreciate it. Check out the website, guys, as well. Put it in chat again. It's going to be ready hopefully soon. I am working on it for the resources. But yeah, subscribe, leave a like, check out the Discord link in the description. Any questions you guys have, please go over to the Discord and at me a message, private message me, do whatever you want, and I will get back to you. yeah, wicked. What I actually was also going to show. Actually, no, it wasn't. There's no point showing that. But yeah, cool, wicked. Take care, guys. Thanks for joining into the stream.